This is something I remember from my childhood. When my mom started working, she learned this from a neighbor, a Javanese neighbor. The recipe is called Ayam Ungkep, a Johorean version. You're watching The Spice Table, Season 2 on the Diawus channel. Ayam Ungkep, Javanese spiced chicken. You will need chicken, red onions, garlic, ginger, galangal, turmeric, small green chillies, tamarind slice, lemongrass sticks, cumin, fennel seeds, coriander seeds, turmeric leaf, and lime leaves. Firstly, add some turmeric and some salt into the chicken and marinate that for a few minutes while we prep the other ingredients. We're going to fry the chicken in a short while. Now, we are going to roughly chop all the following ingredients. However, if you don't have enough time, you can always use a blender and grind this into a paste. But for a rustic kampong or village feel, the authenticness, go ahead and follow these steps and use a mortar and pestle and turn it into a paste. For that, roughly chop the turmeric, galangal, ginger, garlic, our green chilies, and also red onions. We have 2 sticks of lemongrass. Now lightly beat that so that you can release its aroma. As you can see in the video, the juice just splattered out. That is where the flavor's at. Using a mortar and pestle, add in the dry spices, coriander seeds, fennel seeds, and cumin, and pound that until fine. Again, if you don't have time, you can do all of this in a blender, turn it into a paste, just like masala or rendang paste. But if you want an authentic, those days old recipes, that kind of a feel, go ahead and do it like this. The texture, the aroma is totally different. We're adding in the ingredients one by one, pulverize them until they are really fine so that you can add the other ingredients without the mortar and pestle overflowing in the process. The turmeric is nicely mixed and the color is just amazing. Garlic, now that the garlic is finely pounded, we're going to add in the green chilies little by little, followed by the red onions. It doesn't have to be fine, just roughly pounded, something like this would be fine. Just take a look at that. It's so different from using a blender. You can tell that this dish is going to turn out really rustic and authentic. Heat some oil and we are going to half fry the chicken. About 4 to 5 minutes for both sides is enough. Once it starts to look like this, you can remove it from the oil. Okay, that's done. Now take a small container and remove half of that oil. We're going to use the same oil for sauteing and making our ungkep. We're using the same oil because the chicken fats are still in there and that is good flavor. Add in the pounded spices and herbs. Saute that for a few minutes. 1 to 2 minutes is just fine. Add in the lemongrass sticks, that is where the fragrance is, and give this 5 minutes of sauteing. Once it really becomes fragrant, go ahead and throw in the chickens. and mix everything well. Add some salt to taste, the asam keping or tamarind slice. Mix everything well. This is something that our moms and grandmas do. They will save every single bit of spice left in the mortar and pestle. That's 1 cup of water going in to the Ayam Ungkep. Mix everything well and we can see a gravy starting to form. A small pinch of sugar, about half a teaspoon, to bring out the flavors and the spices, and give this 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. After 20 minutes, it should start to look like this, oily with all the fats coming out. At this point, you can add in the lime leaves, which we have torn into pieces. Same goes with the turmeric leaf. We are tearing this because that releases the oils and flavors better. Give this a quick mix and let that cook for another 5 minutes, and your Ayam Ungkep, a Javanese specialty, is ready.